Hello everyone. Today we are going to read our next chapter, Growth of New Ideas. Around the 6th century BCE, that is about 2500 years ago, two great men were born in India. They were Gautam Buddha and Vardhaman Mahavira. Their teachings gave birth to two religions, Buddhism and Jainism. Buddhism. Buddhism is named after Gautam Buddha. His real name was Siddhartha. He was born at Lumbini. His father was the chief of the Shakya clan. Siddhartha had a comfortable life as a prince, yet he was not happy. Quest for truth. Prince Siddhartha is believed to have seen four sights which left a deep impact on him. He saw a very old man, then a sick man, and finally a dead body. These sights left him disturbed and uneasy. He then saw an ascetic who appeared unaffected by the pain, sorrow, and misery around him. Siddhartha decided to search for answers to the mystery of life and death. He wanted to find a solution to the sufferings of mankind. Siddhartha left home to seek knowledge and the true meaning of life. For 6 years, he wandered from place to place. He learned to meditate. He sat beneath a peepal tree in Gaya and began to meditate. After many days of intense meditation, he discovered supreme knowledge and attained enlightenment. He understood why the world is full of sufferings and what should be done to overcome it. He thus became the Buddha, the enlightened or the awakened or the wise one. The peepal tree under which he attained enlightenment came to be known as the tree of wisdom or Bodhi Vriksha. From Gaya, the Buddha went to Sarnath. He gave his first sermons at the Deer Park in Sarnath. It is known as the Dharma Chakra Pravartan, setting in motion the wheel of Dharma. The Buddha spent the rest of his life traveling from one place to another, meeting people and preaching his message of love and peace. He taught in a language which the common people could understand. Main teachings. The main teachings of the Buddha are the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path or the Ashtangika Marg. The Four Noble Truths. The world is full of suffering. The main cause of suffering is desire. One must get rid of desire to end suffering. To end desire and hence suffering, one must follow the Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path. Right thought, right belief, right speech, right action, right means of livelihood, right effort, right memory, right meditation. The Buddha believed that the Eightfold Path led a person to the middle path, that is, a balanced life or a life of moderation. He said that a person should neither live in great luxury nor should he give up everything and suffer. Leading a balanced life would help a person attain moksha and nirvana. The Buddha did not approve of rituals and animal sacrifices. He laid stress on ahimsa or non-injury to all living beings. He was against the caste system and wanted all people to be treated equally. The Sangha. The Buddha and his disciples established many monasteries, viharas. Some monasteries, especially in western India, were cut out in the hills. Buddhist monks lived in these monasteries. They stayed together in the Sangha. Both men and women could join the Sangha. The monks and nuns led a simple life, meditated much of the time, and collected the teachings of the Buddha. These monasteries were also centers of education. Monks and nuns taught others. Imagine. Describe a day in the life of a Buddhist monk or nun. Jainism. Vardhaman Mahavira is associated with Jainism. The Jains believed that Mahavira was the last of the 24 Tirthankaras or great teachers. The first was Rishabdev. Their teachings constitute the core of the religion of Jainism. Mahavira was born at Kundagram near Vaishali in Bihar. His father was the head of the Natrika clan and his mother was a Lichavi princess. Quest for Truth. At the age of 30, Mahavira left his home. For the next 12 years, he wandered from place to place in search of knowledge. Then one day, while meditating, he realized the truth. Through this knowledge, he conquered both misery and happiness. He came to be known as Jinnah, the great conqueror. His followers came to be known as Jains. Mahavira traveled from place to place preaching his message. He visited the court of Bimbisara and Ajatashatru. You have read about them in the previous lesson. Mahavira taught in Prakrit, a language which the common people spoke. Main teachings. Mahavira believed in leading a simple life. He was against rituals and animal sacrifices. He believed that every living being has a soul. Therefore, one should follow the principle of non-injury and do no harm to any living being. Even the unconscious killing of an ant is a sin. The goal of life, according to Mahavira, was to set the soul free and not to be born again in this world. This could be achieved through the Triratnas or the three jewels of life. These are right belief, right knowledge, right action. Mahavira did not believe in the caste system. He said that an individual was born into a particular caste according to the good and bad deeds of his previous birth. He, however, taught that everyone, irrespective of his caste, could attain liberation by performing good deeds. Spread. Mahavira's original teachings were first preserved through the oral tradition. They were later written down. Over time, Jainism became popular from Odisha in the east to Gujarat in the west and also in the south as far as Mysuru. Later, it spread to Rajasthan, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. The Jain monks established monasteries at all these places. The Jains later got divided into two groups or sects, the Digambaras or the sky-clad, that is, those who do not wear clothes, and the Swetambaras or the white-clad, that is, those who wear only white clothes. Both Buddhism and Jainism became popular among the people, especially the traders and craftsmen. This was due to three reasons. They were easy to practice. The Buddha and Mahavira preached in the language commonly spoken by the people. Their teachings were thus easily understood. Both did not believe in the caste system. People from the lower caste were attracted by the idea of social equality. The Upanishads. Around the time of the Buddha and Mahavira, there were many other thinkers. They were also trying to find the true meaning of life. Their ideas and teachings were recorded in the Upanishads. The word Upanishad consists of three syllables. Upa means near, Ni means down, and Shad means to sit. So Upanishad means to sit at the feet of the Guru, teacher, to receive the teaching. Today there are differences of opinion regarding the number of Upanishads available. Most historians say that there are 108 Upanishads. Of these, 11 are considered to be the classical or main Upanishads. Most of them were written between the 8th and the 4th century BCE. Content. The Upanishads are books of philosophy. They are more spiritual and philosophical in content than the Vedas. They contain the teachings of many religious teachers and saints. The Upanishads contain many different ideas joined together loosely. They discuss doctrines such as ideal human conduct, creation of the world, creation of man, the practice of yoga, meditation, karma, and truths about life and death. The main philosophy of the Upanishads, however, is upasana, worship, and bhakti, devotion. The Upanishads give importance to the worship of one God. It discusses how the Atma, individual soul, can be one with the universal or cosmic soul. The 11 main Upanishads: Katha Upanishad, Esa Upanishad, Kena Upanishad, Mundaka Upanishad, Upanishad, Prasna Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad, Aitareya Upanishad, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Taittiriya Upanishad, Chandogya Upanishad. So this was our chapter, The Growth of New Ideas. You can also find the links to other chapters in the description box below. Thank you everyone.